It's Monday, and that means we're hanging out, still grinding out the levels for this Nuzlocke. It's been forever. We're getting really close. But I refuse to lose this Nuzlocke. We're so close. We're at the Elite Four. We just need to level up our mods so that we don't get utterly destroyed. But before we get into it, how is everybody doing tonight? I see Master Moon was here super early. Froggy, Big Rex, Retro Pokegamer 17, MK, what is up everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It was like a rainy, kind of crummy day today. We were stuck indoors. Everybody was getting restless. We did do a little bit of shopping. It's our niece's birthdays this month, so we went to go pick up some birthday cards. But that was about it. And then there was not much going on. It was, like I said, rainy day. It was also a holiday here. I think it's called, in our province, it's Heritage Day. It's called something different in every province. It's basically a day for each province. So a lot of stuff was closed today. So we couldn't take Lance to the pool because it's closed. We couldn't take him to the play place because it was closed. There was just a lot of stuck indoors. What's up, Wyatt? How's it going? How's it going? So close. Oh yeah, okay, so let's do a recap of our mods for anybody that is new. So we have Daniel the Snorlax, who needs 5 levels. We have Ifrit the Arcanine, who needs 3 levels. Ness is good to go. We're going to level 60, and then we're going in for all the marbles. So Ness is good to go. Radishweet is 58, only 2 levels for her. What's up, Big Rex? Lancelot is our biggest crutch right now, because he's only level 47. He's holding us back, let's be real here. MK is level 59, so we only need 1 more level with him, and that's it. So we're getting there, we're getting there. I think Lancelot is the weakest link right now, but it is what it is. I think we're getting close though. I think like this week and maybe, I don't know. We'll see how many levels we get tonight. But once everybody's level 60, we will challenge the Elite Four. We'll probably lose, but I hope not. And whenever this Nuzlocke is finished, or we either win or lose, I will make a poll to vote what we're going to play next. MK, we all know at this point that you're just a little impidimp in the chat here. How did that not knock out the Golbat? Oh well, whatever. So what has everybody been up to today? Like I said here, it was rainy, it was kind of gross, but we did need the water, so I may sound like I'm complaining, but actually I'm thankful that it rained. You have a copy already? MK! I know you're lying. You were sleeping? Solid choice, solid choice. I got to sleep in today, too. Lance slept in till like 8 o'clock. It was nice. Making scripts for your show. Ooh, that's awesome. Are you going to post it on your channel? Like your show once you finish it? You're a heavy sleeper in the summer? Is that because you don't have to go to school? That's my question. You may do that? Okay, that'll be interesting. I heard the loud one sucked at the tournament yesterday. He's learning a new deck. He hadn't played it before. We'll give him a little slack. Not all of the episodes are complete. Ah, see? I knew it. I knew why. What's up, Raphael? Ah! I got one of my retro game orders. You're playing Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario All-Stars, and it's raining here as well. Nice! Rain is always good. It's been hot here for a few, like almost a week. We definitely needed some rain here, so it's good. There's been lots, like there's fires all the time here in the summer, so rain is good. Although it makes it a boring day when you have a kid and you're stuck indoors, but you can play Super Mario All-Stars on the Switch. Yes, you can, I believe. Burn Up plus Wonder Guard. Ooh. In 2 months from today, it will be this uni student special day. Is it your birthday? In 2 months? What's worse, being stuck with the baby or the loud one? The loud one, for sure, for sure. A wink for that one, though. That one gets a wink. I don't know if that exists. Does that even exist in this one, Big Rex? Can I even do that in this game? It's your birthday in 2 months. So what are we? August, September, October? So your birthday's in October? 2 months from today. So October 5th? I like to play the OG games from the OG system. Alright, Big Rex! Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the advice. I hope you have a great night. 5th of October? That's creeping up. That's creeping up. You have a friend who is the 4th of October, so he's way older than me by a day. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, Daniel leveled up! Now we're at 4 for him. I feel like we should go for MK because he's only 1 level away. Once ever we run out of Pokemon powers and whatnot. Okay, question for those of you that are here. Do you think that I should just jump right into another Nuzlocke? Or should we just have like a couple Mondays of like we're just messing around playing like the different games that are on the Raspberry Pi? I know I've mentioned it before, but would we want to break from Nuzlocks for like a week or two and then start it? Or just jump right into the next one? He'll always be older by actual, wait. He'll always be older by actual hours. That is true. Continue the Nuzlocke. Okay, yeah, Froggy, I mean, like, whenever we finish this one, we'll finish this one, and then do we want to jump right into the next Nuzlocke, or do we want to try, like, testing out a bunch of random games on the Raspberry Pi, and then doing the next one? Different shenanigans every week. Different shenanigans every week. Might be tough to maintain, though. Let's try Sonic Advance 2 on the Raspberry Pi. What console is that on, Froggy? Which console? Then you'll have to deal with my IRL shenanigans. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can handle that, Raph. Game Boy Advance? Alright, we should have that then. We should have that. 2002, 2003? Perfect. Yeah, with the number of games that are on this thing, I'm sure that one is there. Do Sonic Advance 3? Alright. I'm pretty sure that those are on there if it's Game Boy Advance. Oh, hello, Arbok. I caught shenanigans on par with Mark, if not worse than Mark's shenanigans. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can handle double shenanigans, Raphael. I don't know. I mean, I gotta deal with Mark and Lance's shenanigans combined, so maybe I'll be able to handle it. We went, what was it? Yeah, yesterday. We went grocery shopping, all three of us. And, like, I was on a mission. When I'm grocery shopping, I'm on a mission. I'm in there. I'm grabbing what we need, what's on the list. And I'm getting out. Mark and Lance. Lance was in the shopping cart, and Mark was pushing the shopping cart so I could, like, cross things off the list. And they were, like, running around circles around, like, the different freezers. And, like, Lance was screaming and giggling. And, like, Mark was running around like a silly goose, and I was just like, ugh, what are you guys doing? I like that they're having fun, but I'm just like, I want to get it done. We're there to get groceries. Let's get her done. You've never spent more than $200 on grocery shopping? I have. So, because Mark and I both work like 10-hour days, I bought, like, every few weeks, we do, like, a ginormous grocery order, and then I meal prep and make, like, suppers for, like, this time I made enough for 5 weeks. So I spent a lot on groceries. Maybe shout smarter, not harder. See, we have to meal prep and meal plan just because Mark gets off work at a certain time and I do, and we gotta pick up Lance, and then everybody's hungry when they get home from work, so I make, like, crock pot freezer meals, and I just, like, spend one day. I made 20 meals yesterday, and then I'm like, alright, I'm good for 5 weeks. Because I only work Tuesday to Friday, so I need 4 meals a week that need to be made in advance, and then we just eat leftovers. But, yeah, big order, made food for 5 weeks. Now I don't have to think about it for 5 weeks. That only hits twice, doesn't it? Okay, good. I don't trust him missing, so we are going to send MK out. I don't trust it. I'm sure Headbutt will be fine. I mean, if it's just for you, then that's not terrible. Because, like, when I go grocery shopping, it's, like, for 3 of us, and then I'm like, I plan in advance, so it makes it a bit more complicated. But our freezer's super full right now, which is awesome. I made turkey chili, stuffed pepper, some stir fry, stuff to make beef, like, steak subs. What else did I make? Lasagna, a crock pot lasagna thing. Some rice, different rice dishes, some chicken curry. Lots of good stuff. Grocery shopping nowadays versus grocery shopping back in Jen's days. Hey, back in my day, I worked at the grocery store, so I got a discount. It was great. I miss my grocery store discount. Alright, this is already causing me head pains. Ugh. Fight! You're coming to Jen's restaurant all week? That's what everybody said, so I play this, like, I call it the Empress game. Mark makes fun of me for playing it, but anyway. It's basically a game on a mobile game where you are in like old-timey China and you're trying to like ruin the Empress's life because in your past life she like was mean to you or whatever. But then anyway, so I play this game and I posted that I did, like, because there's a bunch of people and you can talk to them in it, like real people. And I told them the same thing, that I made a bunch of food, and they were like, oh, I want to come live at your house now. Feed me. And I was like, no. What is the bad news, Raphael? I hope it's not too bad. Also, RPG. I know I heard vaguely Mark asking yesterday about the weird smell in your apartment complex area, or your, I guess, for lack of a better term, apartment complex area. Did they figure it out? Because I wasn't like listening to the stream yesterday. Did they figure it out? Was it something that just like was rotting? Did you know there is only one restaurant in all of Italy that sells Hawaiian pizza? 100 euros. Every other pizza on the menu is like 10 euros. Okay, speaking of this, Raphael, I was like on Facebook and a reel came up and it was about Italians and their opinions on pineapple or Hawaiian pizza. And they unanimously were like, nah, this is a disgrace to pizza. So the people that invented pizza agree with my opinion that pineapple does not belong on pizza. They probably make it that because they're just like, ugh, who's crazy enough to order this garbage pizza? We could headbutt this guy. I think we're gonna run out of Pokemon power before MK gets to level 60. The assigned a tech earlier this morning. Notice coming. Yeah, I sent it. It affected my health. Ooh, that's not cool. I hope they resolve it soon. $151 for one Hawaiian pizza? Raphael, it's because they're trying to deter people from ordering it. Because it's so terrible. I would not. I wouldn't buy it if it was $10. That's just yucky. As Lance said, yucky. Speaking of yucky, Lance tried, I cut it off the cob, but he tried corn on the cob for the first time. He was not a fan. He did not like corn on the cob. But he'll eat corn in, like, the turkey chili or, like, in the stuffed peppers. So I'm just like, okay, bud. Me too, I'm concerned about kitty breathing. Yeah, that probably isn't super healthy for either, well, for anybody to be breathing in. What about free? No! Okay, have you ever... do you watch Seinfeld, Raphael? And Mark will hopefully be proud of me for making this reference, but I don't know. But there's that episode where they make a muffin restaurant, but it's called Top of the Muffin to you, and they only serve the muffin tops, and then they have all the muffin stumps, And they try to give them to like homeless people and stuff in this episode, and they can't even give them away for free because everybody's just like, ew, gross. Like, no one wants this garbage. It's like that. Hawaiian pizza is like the muffin stump. No one wants it. Lance needs more than 4 teeth to eat off the cob. I just don't think that he's old enough to understand the concept of eating off the cob would be the issue. Alright. We got 2 Mons to level 60. Who's the closest next? Radishweed is. We should go to Cactus Cut Cafe. Or Cactus Club. The Langley location. We shall see, Raphael. We shall see. Dumaractus! Alright, that's not gonna be very effective. Okay, fine. Giga Drain it is. We have, like, no Pokemon power for Giga Drain, though. That's gonna be Radishweed's weakness here, is the lack of Pokemon power. We're gonna need to buy some ethers. So fast. Mark and you are paying, right? I don't know. Depends how much you're gonna eat, Raphael. If you eat as much as Lance does, we might be poor and broke by the end. You get to save your monies. We'll see, Raphael. We'll see. I don't know. I still don't know. Well, it's so far out that I don't know what the family plans are yet. Limit Silver Medal. It might take a second to get this. What's up, Ultimate Space Ghost? Okay, speaking of the Olympics, I don't watch the Olympics ever just because I never have. But I get so many memes on my Facebook feed and whatnot of that Turkish guy that got 2nd place in, like, the firearms, like, the shooting event. Like, the guy that just, like, hand in the pocket, and it's just like, shh. I get so many memes about that guy. It's ridiculous. You could order the $50 steak. Oh my goodness, you're gonna make us go broke, Raphael. Okay, but does anybody else get those memes? Like, have you guys been getting them in any, like, social medias or anything? If your idea has one of me, I have a really big appetite and a fast metabolism. Just wait till you're older, Raphael. Your fast metabolism will go. Pfft. That used to be me. I used to have a super awesome metabolism, and then I got old. Mark's tummy just gets upset if he eats anything nowadays. I want to make smoked buffalo chicken calzones. Oh, that sounds delicious. If you should send some this way. Send some this way if you make it. Probably eat more food than how much you and Mark eat on average. By the sounds, you might actually. I find I eat a lot less these days. But like my job, I sit at a computer desk most of the day. So I'm not like, I don't have a super active job. most of the time. I'm mostly sitting at a computer desk, so I don't need to eat as much anymore. I'm just stuck at the computer. I'm not growing vertically anymore, just horizontally. Basically, that's why I gotta work out all the time. I did an ab workout today during Lance's nap. I try to do my ab workout every other day because you gotta give them a little rest. You gotta have a rest day in between. You'll just order 3 steaks, $15 down the drain. That would be a lot of money, Raphael. The cheddar biscuits. The cheddar biscuits were pretty delicious, though. I will say that. Mark and I we had a gift card from something, and we went to Five Guys the other day. Oh my gosh, it was so good, but probably not very good for the old waistline. And then Mark tries to tempt me with like, oh, let's get a pizza. And I'm like, ugh. And then he's like, oh, there's the donut truck. Let's go get some donuts. I could not turn down the pizza because I have 0 willpower when it comes to pizza, but I was able to resist the donuts. All right, Arbok. I don't know, Raphael. You paying for yourself. I'm not spending $50. That sounds like something Mark would say. Mark is pretty tight with the old budget. I couldn't resist Taco Bell last night. Okay, see I'm not a huge fan of Taco Bell. I never have been. I don't know why. You're making me want to make those Oreo donuts. Oh, okay, you always send me all these like delicious looking recipes, and I'm just like, ugh, why do this to me? Thankfully, I have a child and a job and everything, so I don't have that much time to make all these delicious things. So that's like my only saving grace at this point, is I don't have time to bake things all the time. Tight with a budget, ace. OMK. So funny. Does anybody else have like their like kryptonite food? Like for me, obviously it's pizza. Pizza is like my kryptonite when it comes to food. You can treat yourself every now and again. Dunkaroo cheesecake sounds like good right now. That does sound like it would be delicious. I'm saying that the loud one is fat. I know what you're saying, MK. How did poison powder not work? Okay, there we go. The treat was the pizza, though. That was the treat for the weekend. Why does Mark have to be such a financially picky person? Won't spend $50 in steak? Okay, because Raphael. It's all in the budget. We got the budget going, you know. And we budget for Pokemon cards. And any income that is made from the YouTube channel goes back into the Pokemon card budget so that we can open more stuff on the channel. So we have more disposable income than for going out to eat. This is gonna be a long battle. Life ain't free. Yup. Okay, I will be honest though. I was not the greatest budgeter until I met Mark. Like, I had like, okay, I'm not gonna spend more than I have or whatever. But Mark is like, we write down a budget every week or every 2 weeks when we get when we get a paycheck, and like we decide where everything goes. And like, yeah, some of it goes, we have a fun account. So that's the fun money for Pokemon cards. What is the most you've spent on groceries? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head, but I've had some pretty expensive grocery trips. I always make sure I have a nest egg. Yeah, we have an emergent... So we have, like, different accounts for different things. So we have a fun for, like, Pokemon cards or shenanigans. Then we have, like, a vacation one. We have an emergency one. Savings. All, like... Got a plan, you know, in case something happens. You never know. The loud one should budget for a gym membership. OMK. OMK. Oh gosh! I was not paying attention. I gotta stop paying attention to the chat, clearly. Does shirt look like the Rolling Stones logo for me? No, it's a Charmander. Charmander! I pay my bills first, get groceries and things I need, and then what's left is for fun money for the month. That's fair. But yeah. We usually plan, and then because, like, we both have jobs, so then it's like, my paycheck goes for, like, all the bills, and then Mark's paycheck goes for all the different accounts that we have. We are taking $300 or negative $300. Plus or minus 300. My most expensive one? Oh, way over that. I can tell you it's way over that. But I will say that it was expensive because I was buying groceries for, like, weeks of food. Like, for instance, yesterday, I bought food for 5 weeks of suppers, so it was expensive, but it's now I don't have to buy a large chunk of groceries for 5 weeks. Mark's OnlyFans account. Oh my gosh. That one I'm not sure, Raphael. It would be getting close, I think. Maybe lower than that. I'd say lower. I think maybe at least a few $100s less than that, but still pretty high. But again, it would have been for like weeks and weeks worth of groceries. Maybe. Or like, anytime that I've moved, so then when you move, we normally try to like eat all our food and then buy all new food when we get like after the move. Those ones have been expensive because then you gotta buy all like the spices and like cooking oils and like baking supplies and then all your freezer stuff. Those ones are brutal. I mean, how many times have I moved? I've moved way too many times. I just wish produce didn't rot so quickly. Yeah, I agree. I find it does rot fairly quickly. That's why I think if we ever end up moving again, I would like to build like a garden, like a vegetable garden in my next house. Because then I can just pick it when I need it and it's not going to get rotten if it's still growing. Like, I've grown my own spices before, like oregano, basil, parsley. Do you want to know why the East sucks? I don't need to know why, because I already know it doesn't. Ha ha ha. Not confused, Ray. Zubat, you need to stop confusing plants a lot. And if it does, you can use it as compost. Exactly! We do have a... I say we, but I mean I, because I deal with the outside stuff. Mostly. So I have a composter for that very reason. Uh-oh. I might need to switch out. Hawaiian pizza was invented in Ontario. Ontario doesn't count as the East Coast. Ontario, no. East Coast is Nova Scotia, PEI, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland. Ontario's just a wannabe. I should vlog my shopping trips? No. I get real crusty on shopping trips. Not the pun. I know, Ultimate. I know. Raphael went there. Eastern time. They're on a different time zone. Do Lance's diapers make it into the composter? No, you don't put diapers in a composter. We have a diaper genie for the diapers. Diapers go in the diaper genie. Look how fast our bestest boy is. Also, if anybody wasn't here, was it Saturday that I talked about it? I know I told RPG about my rug that I ordered. But I want to make an Arcanine room. So I have ordered a custom Arcanine rug from Abnormal Customs in the States. They're on Instagram. I'm so excited for it. He's going to start it on the 12th is when he's going to start making it. And I'm so pumped. I mean, technically, this is a type of fertilizer we cow manure. I agree that it's a fertilizer, but I don't think that's just not a fertilizer that I want to use. It just seems gross. I'm glad I was able to send you the school address. Why is that Arcanine has never had a great card in the TCG? Because Pokemon's not showing him any love, that's why. Arcanine is still the bestest boy. Oh, Ifrit, you need 2 levels. Alright, so we got 2 Pokemon that are the appropriate level. We got some that are close. Any fruits I'll toss in the woods if they're starting to rot. That's fair. I mean, I'm all cool. I don't care if people, like, if you have an apple core and you throw it's compost. It came from outside. So I'm of the opinion that it is fine outside. Like you. It came from outside. If I didn't eat it, it would have been rotten on the ground anyway. That, to me, yeah, that's fine. It's because Arcanine sucks. I don't think so, Raphael. I'm still excited. If you had an Arcanine, would you teach it Fire Blast and use it on the loud one? No, because Fire Blast has really crummy accuracy, so I would know Flamethrower and Flame Wheel. Same with Banana Peel, Cantaloupe Rind, all good compost. Oh yeah, I throw a lot of stuff in the composter. I mean, I don't throw it all just because the composter's kind of getting full. But I do like using the compost. Go to Italy and order Hawaiian pizza. No, if I'm going to Italy, I'm getting good pizza. I'm getting like some authentic Italian pizza with like a nice glass of wine, enjoying the Tuscan hillsides with lots of cheese and bread. Like if I went to Italy, if I lived in Italy, I would become extremely fat probably because I would just want to eat pizza all day. That's okay. The 11 is easy target. Easier than a Snorlax. No, Raphael, it is not. What's up, Felipe? Oh, Felipe Plays. What's up? Welcome to the stream. You is good? Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. He's gonna order the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, Ultimate. What I'm hearing, thrown in the compost and it would eventually all become biodegradable. Is throw everything. No, not everything. Not everything. If it's like, if it came from outdoors, then sure. But if it didn't come from outdoors and it's man-made, no. Like, I'm not gonna throw a diaper outside and let it go. That thing's not gonna that's not gonna degrade for a very long time. Also, how are you doing, Nick? Welcome in. It's always an interesting time here. Alright, I think everybody's struggling, so let's go heal. Anything plant-related, grass clippings, leaves, fruits, veggies, yeah. Why is it that not all adults are smart? Probably because they weren't, I don't know, maybe they had a difficult upbringing, or maybe they didn't have somebody to teach them stuff, or maybe they have proper guidance, or they never grew up in the sense of like they never learned maturity and responsibility, and again, that falls back into not being taught things. I'm good, just sorting some dirty laundry. Maybe we can send Lance over. Lance likes doing laundry. Lance does his own laundry already. I mean, you gotta help him a bit, but he will throw all his laundry in the washer, and then when it's done, he will throw it all in the dryer. So maybe he could come over and he can help you do laundry. Oh, hello, Primate. Math, budgets, important part of life. Yes. I also feel like schools should have a class, like, called life skills or something, that should, like, teach you how the taxes work and how to buy a house and how to do your laundry and clean and cook and, like, how to grow plants and stuff. I feel like that should be a thing. Sounds good. I'll take all the help I can get. Just send him on over. Well, I mean, it is almost nap or bedtime, though, so he might not be able to make it. I'll do your laundry. That will be $50 an hour. That seems a little steep, Raphael. Auto mechanics? Yeah, how to change a tire. Maybe how to check your oil and, like, how to put washer fluid in and stuff like that. I think that would be relevant. Darn it, plants a lot. If I could afford $50 per hour, do you think it'd be too much? That is a good point, Nick. Good point. Change the battery, maybe change the oil, but no, we gotta learn the quadratic. Yes, I feel like there should be a mandatory life skills class in every school. Like, maybe it doesn't start till, like, junior high, maybe. But, like, there should be one in junior high and high school, at least. Because I agree with you, Space Go. I've never used the quadratic formula or the Pythagorean theorem about triangles. I've never used that in my real life ever. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a scientist. I don't need that. I feel like it should be an option to learn that. There should be like regular life math, like taxes math, trigonometry with expensive calculator, which never used to this day. I know. I do find that a lot of those types of things were like, budget math. Yes, budget math should be taught. I think though there should be like in high school, for example, we got to choose, there was different levels of math that you could pick. So like there was like the smart kid math and then the middle of the road math and then like the I don't care about math. I disagree. If I wasn't taught these things, why should the future generations get to succeed in these things? Let them all suffer like the rest of us. Oh, I've had to use how to find the area, but mostly just basic math. Yeah, like I think that certain things like volume and yes, surface area is probably useful and like measurements are useful. But yeah, like And I mean, okay, I think that some of the stuff about, like, graphs and stuff, and then, like, if you make a graph and then you find the slope of the graph, then it gives you, like, an applicable to life answer for things, but you're gonna be, like, an analyst or, like, a statistical person. So then it should be, like, okay, you want to do analytical math, and that should be a course to do analytical math. Yes, there should be a taxes math course. Find X, here it is. What's up, Jude Games? Welcome to the stream. Cashier, yeah, you should be able to add, subtract, multiply, divide, figure out percentages is useful. Also, we are at 10 likes. I gotta give everybody pointses. And change the like goal. 1,000 points to all. Woo, I appreciate that. How's your night going? Good call, Retro, good call. Yes, then you can do more screaming at me. We had a gourmet foods course. See, I would be on board for that, but I like cooking. We had like 1 year in junior high, we had like a course and like half of it was sewing and half of it was cooking. And it was like really basic. It was like boiling pasta. But I feel like it should have been like a whole year of like, this is a nutritious breakfast. This is a nutritious lunch. This is a nutritious supper. And then like have a couple different recipes that you teach and learn. I'm already subscribed. Well, thank you, Jude. I really appreciate that. We're just kind of hanging out while I struggle to level up in the Nuzlocke. We got 2 Pokemon that are ready to go. We have 4 that are not. So we're struggling through to level everybody up. Daniel here only needs 4 more levels, or like 3 and a bit. We're getting so close. I refuse to lose this Nuzlocke, so we're making sure everybody's leveled up before we battle the Elite Four. You ate the competition? Warned us not to eat raw cookie dough yet. No, I practically screwed it. I also have eaten many a raw cookie dough in my day, and it is delicious. It's not good for you. Raw eggs could carry salmonella, but I said, screw that, I'm gonna eat it anyway. There's another live stream that I'm gonna go back to. Alright, well, I appreciate you popping in, smashing the like button for us. I hope you have a great evening and enjoy the other stream. Raw egg warning, I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. For cookie dough, I risked it for the biscuit. Salmonella, I heard it. Alright, well, we shall see you later then. Okay, my mom had salmonella though, so I think that it got like harped on me a lot because of that reason. But same with raw pancake batter. Yeah, because it's got raw eggs in it. Any batter that has raw eggs in it, you probably shouldn't eat. Ah, you're probably still good, Daniel. But it's just so tasty. Alright, can we get Daniel to level 57 before we gotta switch him out? Probably not, but we're gonna try. The Hungry Jack brand, you mix only water. I guess there are some instant pancakes that, yeah, you only have to add water. I prefer making homemade pancakes. They just taste so much better. We used to make, like, the Aunt Jemima, like, pancakes here. I don't know if you have that in the States. I know it's not called that anymore, but I refuse to forget Aunt Jemima. Anyway, yeah, we used that and it was like, it was just add water. But I have a recipe for homemade pancakes And it is just so much better. Like, so much better. Bisquick pancakes had a recipe on the box called cheeseburger pie. That sounds delicious. Never forgot. Yes! Okay, did you guys have that brand in the States? I think you guys did, didn't you? I think it's like Pearl Milling Company now, which is boring. Next thing you know, they'll come for Uncle Ben, like. Anyway. Okay, you do have Auntie J. Perfect. She was the best. Just the best. I agree. We need Auntie J. Alright, he did level up before we had to switch him out, so that's a win. Radish Weed's getting pretty close. If we can get to 50%, like, completion tonight, that would be pretty sweet. You're surprised the Quaker Oats guy isn't canceled yet? I guess, yeah. I'm still surprised if they did away with Auntie J. I don't know how Uncle Ben's still surviving. Or maybe he is gone. I don't know. I don't often buy quick rice or instant rice. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. They took him off the bot. Did they? Those heartless people. Ha ha ha, you're flinched, Geodude. Take that. Does anybody have any plans for this week at all? Is anybody doing anything fun or excited, or is it just another week? Because on my end, it's just another week. Thoughts on the SummerSlam results? Abysmal. I don't know what they were. I heard Mark talking about it briefly, but I'm just making things up. Don't you dare destroy the good name of the Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel makes some good cheese, though. I am a fan of the cheese. It's coming sooner or later. I don't know, though. It's because... Anyway. I'm not gonna go with what my brain was gonna say. I feel like I'm gonna keep that thought to myself. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself here. Just like the Cleveland Indians, they're called the Guardians. Baseball? Or wasn't it in hockey, the Chicago Blackhawks? Like, they changed the logo, but then the people that they were, like, trying to protect were mad that they changed it. I'm like, just leave things. Like, just leave it. Nobody was offended. People actually liked it. Headlines, the Poke Cup has been canceled due to speaking without thinking. I know, that probably will happen. I think so, but I think they changed what the logo was. Because it used to be, like, some, like, Aboriginal chief's, like, face. And then they were like, oh, this is offensive. But then, like, the Aboriginal people that, like, he represented, they were, like, mad that they changed it. Because they're like, no, it's like he's going out to battle every time you play for us. So, like, it was actually, like, a really cool thing. And we thought it was awesome. And then you got rid of it. And, like, anyway, we're gonna drop this because I'm gonna say something I'm not supposed to say. Or at least I'll get in trouble for saying it. We still got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Braves. True, true. Okay, I like playing sports, but honestly, I don't really follow sports, though. Just walking the fine line. I know. I need to settle down over here. How about them Pokemon, eh? He's almost level 60. We're getting there. Complete topic change. Why are you exploding, Geodude? Yes. I don't know. Maybe we should have tailored our channel to be a bit more adult content. So I could be a little more reckless, but no. I think this was the better call. I still call the stadium Jacobsfield. Grew up with that name. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that we grew up with that then, like, now it's just like, oh, we can't have that anymore. I don't know. This is just the ramblings of a random person on YouTube. I have lots of thoughts and opinions. Next stream, we'll have the parental advisory logo. Yes! Caution! Jen's fired up! Caution, Jen's fired up. Look out. Nothing with correctness. This is better. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure. Yeah, let's Giga Drain Tequila up. Might as well. I've been saving it for the Onyx, or Marowaks, but we're not finding any Marowaks or Onyx, apparently. I think people really like to be politically correct these days. There's so many things that, like, when I was growing up as a kid, and it was like, everybody's like, yeah, this is fine, this is great, everybody's having a good time, we're drinking from the hose, we're hucking apples at each other, it's great. Nowadays, if you were doing that, everyone would be like, oh my gosh! Oh shoot, I didn't want to use that, oh well. Although, when I grew up, the internet didn't exist, either. So, like, our entertainment, we literally... I'm sure I've mentioned this before, or talked about it before. My brother and my cousins and I, we'd all go to my aunt's house, and she owned, like, a huge property, and there was a bunch of apple trees that grew everywhere. And, like, our idea of fun was hucking apples at each other. That was fun for us. Oh, shoot! I forgot he has wing attack. Nowadays, stop drinking from the hose. The 3 things could be limited. I don't trust the wing attack, and he knows mean look. We're gonna just put MK out for a sec. Back in my day. I know, I'm not even that old, but yes, our entertainment was throwing apples at each other in the woods. Like, that's what we did for fun, and had fires pits, and like, my aunt called me a firebug, because I just wanted to burn everything. Like, we'd have, like, hot dog and marshmallow roast, but then when we were done cooking, we would just, like, run out in the woods and find, like, random sticks and branches and whatever, and keep piling it on the fire until it was too big, and then, like, the adults would be like, okay, stop, you're gonna burn the whole forest down. Chase White, what's up? Welcome to the stream! I've always wanted to try one of these runs, but they seem so daunting. Looks like you're super far. Yes! Okay, so I'm at the Elite Four, but my team isn't high enough level to defeat the Elite Four is the problem. And yes, it has taken me forever. And I may have failed a few before this one, but we're working on it. But how are you tonight, Chase? We only had 4 channels on the television and the president was on. We were screwed. Ride bikes in the streets till dusk. Yes, exactly. My brother and I rode our bikes so far, so much. Like, where we live, there used to be, like, old logging roads and stuff. And, like, they weren't used for, like, logging anymore, so they were just, like, anybody could use them. And we would just go. We would get lost. And, like, one time we actually did get lost, and it took us forever to find our way home. And then we got yelled at by our parents, but whatever. We made it home. Or, like, build forts. I remember my brother one year for Christmas got like a little like construction set, like with a real saw, like a handsaw and like hammer and nails and stuff. And we just went outdoors and built forts. Like we'd cut down little alder bushes and like hammer them together, and we built a fort, and it was great fun. It was great. We used to do it all the time. We even built a fort for like, I had a project in, I think it was like the 7th or 8th grade, where we had to do like a video skit of like something, like a history piece. So we built a fort in the woods, and that was like our house for the skit. And then we like just bought some really crummy old clothes, and we're like, oh, these are our time period houses, or like clothing. And we're like, oh, this is a pioneer's house or whatever. And it was like, it was so fun. Welcome back, Jude! How are you doing? Remember chemistry sets where they gave you enough chemicals to start a trickle? Okay, I didn't have any of those, but like my parents trusted us with a saw. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but they gave us a saw and we used it. I may or may not have cut my fingers a few times, but that's okay. Excellent! Glad to hear that. What else did we do that was reckless? I mean, we probably walked on a bunch of ice that was probably too thin, and we probably shouldn't have been on it as well. That may or may not have been things that happened in my childhood. BB gun wars? Okay, we never had BB guns. We did go paintballing a lot. I liked paintballing. I actually met Pat Flynn before. So we went to Card Party this year, and we actually met Pat Flynn. He is super awesome. That was the other live stream. Nice! Yeah, Mark and I went to Card Party this like the last Card Party 2. And yeah, we met him. We very briefly, and just with like, we got the Guinness World Record thing done. So we talked to him for a little bit about that. Super cool. Saws, BB guns, way too far. Yeah! They didn't trust us with the BB guns, but they trusted us with a handsaw. Yeah, if you check out our Instagram, there's a picture of Mark and I with Pat Flynn with the Guinness World Record thing. Okay. Or here. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Just for you, Jude. Just for you. Where's me? Hold on. See? There's me, and there's Mark, and there's Pat Flynn. Alright, now that you've seen it, we'll switch you back to this. Curry Party? It was so much fun. I've been wanting to go there so badly. It was super fun. It was our first year. We couldn't go to the first one because I was pregnant, so I wasn't allowed to leave the country for health. Obviously, I was pregnant. Anyway, so we made it to the second one. It was so much fun. It was kind of crazy. It went by super fast, but it was a lot of fun. I was just way more reckless when I was younger. Now if I fall down, I was just down for an hour. Yeah! That's how I am now, too. It's like, oh, my knee hurts. Like, I sat funny, like, one day, and my knee hurt for, like, 4 days. Guess who drew a Hollow Knight OC? The Jackson Digital Circus. Woo! That's crazy! Is your dream to meet him? Well, perhaps one day you'll be able to go to, like, Card Party or something. I know they have the date, or the, like, there's gonna be 2 card parties next year? One on the East Coast and one on the West Coast to try to make it so more people can go. So maybe one day you will be able to go and meet him. I coughed too hard 2 weeks ago on my next. Yeah, getting old isn't that great. I mean, some parts of it are sweet because it's like, I have my own money and I don't have anybody to tell me what to do. And I can eat whatever, I mean, I can eat whatever I want, but if I do, I probably won't feel good, so. Hopefully. Well, maybe if you just start saving some cash. Just put a little bit away at a time, and then maybe you'll eventually save up enough to be able to go. Because I will say it was really fun. You got to meet a lot of cool people, lots of cool Pokemon stuff. Like, it was really good time. Oh, are we gonna get another Mon up to level 60 tonight? Hello! What are we playing? We're playing a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. I'm currently at the Elite Four, but my Pokemon are under level. This is not my favorite Pokemon game, but this is the one that I decided to go with. I needed an easier one because it's my first... Like, I'm new to Nuzlockes. I'm a newbie. I am 100% a newbie. You're currently a kid, so yeah, probably not. Well, perhaps when you're older then, Jude. Perhaps, hopefully, for your sake, it's still going on, and you can go. It is not my favorite game. It is not my favorite Pokemon game. Oh, you're a pro gamer? Nice. What is your favorite game? I can't pronounce your name either. It looks like a bunch of letters. I'll call you W because that's the first letter, if that's okay. Pokemon Crystal is one of my favorites. And like Pokemon Stadium, but I can't do a Nuzlocke for Pokemon Stadium, so. Got it, thank you. Well, hopefully. Whose birthday is it, MK? It's definitely not yours. MK is our resident impidimp. He likes to troll everybody. Stadium is really good, you agree? What's up, dog is cat? That was like my childhood was Pokemon Stadium. My brother and I would play that so much. I used to get really mad at like that Lick-a-Tongue minigame. Ugh. And the Rattata one. Run, Rattata, run. Ugh. It would always be. What is the channel? I am Jen, and my other half Mark, who is watching our child. Combined, we are the Poke Couple. And today is Nuzlocke Day. Fridays, whatever Mark decides to do. Saturdays, usually game night with viewers. Sundays, usually some kind of shiny hunt. You only have 2 games as Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Sword. Nice! I liked Pokemon Sword better than Scarlet, not gonna lie. I don't play Stadium much, but I still liked it a lot. I actually still have Pokemon Stadium for the N64. I had to rebuy it all because I was silly as a child and, well, we got rid of a lot of stuff. So I acquired it as an adult. It's much fun? Oh, that's awesome! I've been to his live streams and yeah, it was fun. Nice! I know he's streaming, or he was streaming when I started, so he's often streaming when we're streaming, or I'm streaming, so I don't get into his lives very often. Oh wait, I already read that. Yep. We are in Canada! How about, I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to. But which country are you from? I know a lot of our viewers are from the States. My English is very good. Well, thank you. It is my first language. He was your first subscriber? That's kind of crazy. Oh, thank you, Retro. Yes, I probably should hydrate. I am doing a lot of talking tonight. Are you implying that you are from the Ukraine? Because if you are, I hope you are safe. Hopefully your family is safe. Extreme speed. Go. That is pretty sweet though, Jude. So Jude, do you do your own YouTube content? If he was your first subscriber, do you post videos or do live streams or anything? It's not? Okay, what is it then? I'm not the greatest with flags. I'm not gonna lie, so I apologize. What's up, Pro Gamer, please? I'm not very good with flags, I'll be honest with ya. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh! Well, I learned something new today. Like I said, I'm not very good with flags, so I apologize. That's kind of crazy, though, that, like, there's people from all over the world, and we can just sit here on a stream and, like, talk to each other and hang out. Like, I think that that's wild. Not a live stream yet. I'm gonna have this YouTube channel for a pretty long time. That's fair. Well, happy belated birthday, Pro Gamer Plays! Oh, you beat me to it, RPG! You beat me to it. You're probably gonna do a live stream when you're like 15? Solid choice. Solid choice. I probably wouldn't recommend streaming if you're young. Probably, because people on the internet are silly. And some people get a little inappropriate sometimes. What? Where did this go? I'm losing things on my stream or on my picture. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Did you have a good birthday or was it like a chill birthday? The song, I need another song. Arcanine, you're one level away. So on Saturday, we do what's called game night with viewers. So I put a poll up and the chat decides what game we're playing. But we do play Mario Kart 8 if people vote for it. Is normally the Mario game that we play. We don't have that many Mario games. We're more Pokemon people. But we do play Mario Kart 8 on game nights from time to time. Be careful of those non-family friendly. Yes. Yes, I just find too there's a lot of trolls. Like people just like coming into streams and being silly and not in a good way. And it's just like, why? Just why? I only have one real video. It's a little bad. There's not really good videos or way better than mine. Well, it took us a while to figure out how to get things going. And then, like, I found it took a while to get comfortable in front of the camera. Like, if you go back and watch, like, our first video, it is bad. Like, I'm, like, sitting like this, and it's like, hi, YouTube. It's Jed. And then Mark's like, it's Mark. And we are the Poke Couple. And it's so bad. It's so bad. You're pretty much a Pokemon fan? Yeah, that's why our channel's primarily Pokemon. Okay, so I'm like rocking back and forth. This chair is wheelie. And I do have like a pedal bike underneath my desk. So I sometimes am like, if I'm like this, I'm like pedaling on the bike underneath. Oh man, it's so bad watching the old videos. And then like, if you look at like my thumbnails, I started making the thumbnails in paint. I used paint to make the first thumbnails. They're so bad. Like looking back, they're like, what were you thinking? It's a Pokemon. Is it a Jigglypuff? It's hard to see what people's profile pictures are. On my screen, just they're like teeny tiny. Oh, hello, Marowak. What are you doing? I don't trust the Marowak. I'm switching. No, it's not, silly. Okay, it's very hard to see what people's profile pictures are. You only have 3 shorts and 1 real video, so it's technically 4. Well, technically a short is a real video. Oh, why did oh. I get reading the chat and then I don't pay attention to what I'm doing in the game. I use paint for my thumbnails right now. Okay, Retro. If you want some advice, so hold on. I'm gonna show you something. Let me just get it fired up. We're taking a pause here from the game. I just gotta get it fired up first to show you. So this is a free program. Hold on, let me get it going. Hold on. Okay, full computer. We're taking a pause. So this is called GIMP. It is free. Let me just start a new. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We don't need this big pink. Oh wait. There we go. So like this program is awesome for making thumbnails. You can use this little thing and it lets you like cut out the shape of things of any way you want. Then you can move it or, oh, oops. This is what I use. And then you could like, or you can do like a square select and you can add different layers. I know you can't see it over here, but then you can have different, hold on, there's different layers. You can't see it because my face is in the way. Hold on. Where's the webcam? Right here. So you can add different layers. So then once if you need to edit like a certain layer, then you can. And it makes it so much easier. This is epic. For editing, I can put the link in Discord to where you can download it. But this was like a game changer. So then too, you can make like gradient backgrounds. So like you can make the background like this or whatnot. Or there's like preset backgrounds like this. And you can change like how you want them and stuff. But that is GIMP. It's where I make the thumbnails now. It has like a lot more options than Paint. I just think it's so cool that it's free. It's the name oh, Eevee. That's okay. Google Translate. Yeah, sometimes Google Translate isn't the best, but I appreciate you being here and trying. Wait, I'm feeling I need to count. I will see your first video after the live stream. Oh my gosh. It is embarrassing, but we left it up there so people can watch the progression of the Poke Couple. Can you change the Pokemon? Yes! So you would copy what I write. You want it to be Eevee, so you do exclamation mark. Alright, so copy what I just put and paste it in the chat and it'll change. Avatar. Oh, dude, yeah. Our first videos are terrible. Very, very bad. Get out of here, Marowak. You're gonna knock my Arcanine out. And we can't have none of that! If Arcanine dies, I'm gonna rage quit. Although it has not been knocked out before, so we could revive it. Well, I'm glad it worked for you, yeah. So there's only Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 6. I tried to put more, but it just blew up. It couldn't handle it, the program. I can hear Mark. I think Lance is not going to sleep. By the sounds. Or Lance is not going to sleep. What is funny about your worst video? Arcanine, you're so close to being level 60! So close! Look how close he is! He's so close! What is the definition of first millennial? I'm not sure what you mean by that question. The first millennia is like the first 1,000 years. Like a millennia is 1,000 years, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not... But I feel like a millennia is 1,000 years. So the first millennia would be the first 1,000 years? If I'm not mistaken. Question mark. Oh, it has the most views. Yeah, Google Translate isn't always the best. But we're trying to figure it out. It's all right. Like I said, I appreciate that you're here. I appreciate that you're trying. Because, yeah, I can only speak 2 languages. And my second one's not very good. Oh, a millennial. Like Gen Z, baby boomers, millennials? So what is a millennial? A millennial is just a person that is born in between certain years. I don't remember what years or which years. But it's basically just a generation of people. You'd have to Google it. I don't know the exact years. But yeah, a millennial is just somebody born between like 2000 and something and 2000 and something else. I think. I'm not sure the exact years, but I don't think the baby is gonna sleep. He usually does. Lance usually goes to sleep, but who knows? He might be having a night. No, oh, for Pokemon generations. No, I can speak French. Well, English is my first language. French is my second language. And if I haven't used French in a very long time. So I can understand French a lot better than I can speak it. And my French grammar is terrible. I'm terrible at French grammar. Because English and French are so different. It's just... English is a weird language. Because any language that I've looked at or studied, like, there's all, like, the verb conjugations and stuff. And English is just like, no, we don't have that. We're not doing that. And I'm like, okay. What's up, Gus? How's it going tonight? I button mashed. That's my bad. Okay, we're slowly getting there. I think we've leveled up. Okay, Ifrit's ready to go. Radish weeds almost. Okay, so we are 50% done. Look, we got 3 that are ready to go. Just ate a sandwich? What kind of sandwich? Would you like to have talking in no translate or translate? Well, I don't speak. I'm saying the I'm not sure what you meant, but by that one. I do not speak Serbian and I do not speak Bosnian, so I would not understand you without Google Translate, I don't think. Ham, lettuce, and cheese? That sounds pretty good. What are you trying to complete and what kind of Pokemon game is this? So, this is a Nuzlocke. So what that means is I have imposed certain rules upon myself to play through Pokemon Fire Red. The rules that are in the description, but it's basically I can only catch one Pokemon in each area. If a Pokemon is knocked out, I can't use it anymore. But if somebody donates to the channel, I can revive it one time because I needed a handicap because I'm not good at the Nuzlocke, so I needed a little boost because I failed miserably. I can't remember what, I have to name all the Pokemon. They all have to be named. I got an hour before downtime goes off. Awesome! Well, I'm glad you chose to be here. I'll continue to use Google Translate to send messages. Alright, it seems to be working alright so far. I can, for the most part, understand what you're saying. About the Legends Fakemon game I'm making. You did the starters? Nice! Alright. We might as well get did. Okay, so now we have 4 Pokemon that are ready to go. We're getting so close. So close. We only have Daniel and Sir Lancelot to get to level 60, and then we're gonna attempt the Elite Four. Oh, we're so close. Why was that his live stream? He actually said something about me, which is actually crazy. That is kind of crazy. Instead of Meganium, Delphox, and Inteleon, you kept Meganium, but I did Charizard and Primarina. That's fine. Honestly, if I'm just being honest, I do prefer Delphox over Charizard, but that's just my opinion. It's your game. You choose you. But I approve or appreciate the Gen 2 Pokemon. My favorite generation of Pokemon. In Deep Pocket Monsters live stream, is he still live? I know he was live before I started. Also, I'm not sure how late I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm not 100% certain yet. Let me copy and paste the design details and signature moves. Alright. I'm intrigued at what rage-inducing details that you were going to incorporate into your game. Because I remember last time you were talking about this, I'm like, this game is gonna cause some rage. Okay, glow mushroom, sort of a dino, planning to fury to Vibrant Dragon, Mega Warbeams. I like it, Gus. I like it. You should add me into your game. I should be like Cool Trainer Jen. There should be a Cool Trainer Jen in there. Or like... What are the other? Ranger Jen! Pokemon Ranger Jen. That would be funny. The signature moves. Ooh. He was opening Shrouded Fable and pulled one of the best cards. Was it the Pheasantipity or the Cassiopeia? Or was it one of the other ones? I know the Pheasantipity is like crazy expensive already. And I think Cassiopeia is pretty expensive. But I think the Pheasantipity is expensive because it's like a playable card. Like, so people that play the TCG are like hyped about that card. The best starter choice I made is Primarina. Nice. So what type, so then is the first gym a type, would be a type that's weak against Primarina? Or just like you made Primarina have the best stats out of them all? It's the, oh, the Persian, the one that's looking out the window. That one's pretty cool. I would like to pull that one. That one is a pretty cool card. It gets hard at first, but then it gets easier. Interesting. It's not my birthday, MK. You guys know my birthday's in the spring. That is pretty sweet. Our deck is our binder's looking okay for Shrouded Fable. We got a couple cool cards. Nothing too crazy though. I think we got the Pecharon art card. Holy, what's going on in Discord? My phone is exploding. Is it our Discord or another one? Both. We'll check it out later, after the stream. What do you think is your best card? Okay, by best, do you mean most valuable or best as in my favorite? Or best as in the best, like, most playable card? I don't know what our most playable card is. I'm trying to think though. If you mean most valuable, I honestly am not sure off the top of my head. Cause like we have some valuable, cause we have some modern cards that are like half decent, but then we have like a bunch of old cards too. I mean, the older cards though aren't in like mint condition, so that's kind of so-so. Oh my gosh, not Daniel, no! Uh-oh. Not Daniel! Oh, why did I use Rain Dance? My dad has some old cards, but he thinks he lost them. Oh shoot, you're weak against this too. What am I doing? Oh my gosh! Okay, so he can go in the box though. Daniel could still be revived. There is still potential for Daniel to live. He killed himself. I know, he knocked himself out. Couldn't even let us knock him out. The nerve. Alright, I'll check it out after the stream. A silly goober picture? All right, we'll check it out I'll check it out after the stream. All right, well, Daniel's going in the revivable box, but not Daniel. I thought he would knock him out. He's been knocking out all the other Machops in one hit. Alright, well, I guess we're still gonna level up plants a lot. Let's do this! Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. At least Lancelot can take this munchkin out. How did Razorleaf miss? This game just hates me. I know! Alright. No! You go out. He knows wing attack and mean look. We're not losing two people tonight. See? An air cutter! We're not, no good, no good. That's a funny picture. Which picture? Oh, or you mean the one that Gus put in? No worries, no worries. Your health is much more important. I hope you're feeling all right. But I'm glad you still made time to hop on in. We just lost Daniel to a critical hit revenge. I thought he was gonna be able to knock out the Machop in one hit, but no, he did not. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Jude. I'm gonna listen to the stream. MK's been a Poke fan for 1 month. What's up? Thank you for the support, MK. How is Happy XP? XP is a slow grind. Revenge! You got revenge. No, I don't trust you. We don't trust. Edwin's just rich. Daniel got revenge? You're saving up for names? The only Pokemon that I think we can still name the legendary birds. Ah! Hallelujah! Thank you, MK! You might be a troll, but you're a good troll. 9K more? I think, yeah, it's 50,000. MK! You come through when we need it. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. MK, you're a lifesaver. Let's go get him. But now Daniel can't die. If Daniel dies, he's toast. I like to play safe and gamble 8K. I don't think any gambling is safe. That was your last $2? Well, I appreciate it greatly, MK. You are a lifesaver. How much longer is it gonna be? I'm not 100% certain. I almost had a heart attack losing Daniel, so I don't know how much more I can handle. We'll maybe go for like another, what? 10 to maybe 20 minutes? I do have like some stuff I need to do like off stream. Like this evening, so I can't go too crazy late. Yeah, the Monday streams are usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Just because I have work the next day. Like I have to go to work tomorrow. So I have to like pack my lunch, get Lance's stuff ready for daycare. I need to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Mark has 300 more resets on the llama. I still can't believe that he has not, like, found the shiny llama yet. I feel like that's been, like, a really long time. I will try not to. I will try not to. But yeah, I find that that's crazy. I also find it crazy that we have not found a shiny Pokemon in all our time doing resets, like, and battling Pokemon in this Nuzlocke. I feel like that's kind of wild, too. We have definitely encountered more than, like, the shiny rate, I would say. What's a shiny llama? A shiny Arceus. So Mark, the other half of the Poke Couple, is doing a shiny Arceus hunt. And he's at, let's see, how many is he at? He's at 3,695 resets. And he has not found it yet. When Lance is gone, he went and pressed the reset button. Of course. You have to now admit that the loud one is fat. Because you donoed? I don't know. I don't think I can betray Mark like that. For $2? I'm not going to be sold out for $2. But I do appreciate you reviving Daniel. I think it's one of the best Pokemon strong that I know, but its second favorite, Charizard, is honestly my favorite. Solid choices, solid choices. Mark is the coolest person. Mark is pretty cool, isn't he? He's not worth it. Mark is worth his weight in gold. And that is a lot of gold. That's as close as you're gonna get. For, You're drawing Beautyfly as a villain? Interesting. How did Tackle not take you out? In what way, what makes the way you're drawing Beautyfly a villain? Like, are you giving it like a grumpy face and like the coloring? Or how? You're half my favorite and Mark is half favorite. Aw, thank you, Jude. I'm drawing MK as a villain. But he was just a hero. He's like a little troll from time to time. But he was our hero tonight. I still think he's fat. MK, that's fine if you feel that way. Fly eyes makes all our food around it rot. Eee, that is kind of creepy. Alright, what time is it anyway? How long have we been here? Okay, we'll go to the 2-hour mark. So that's 10 more minutes. We'll stream for 2 hours and then call her a night. Ooh! MK gifted the membership! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, and Deb got it. So actually, I don't know if Mark mentioned this yesterday, but we actually met Deb at GameStop on, was it Friday or Saturday? We met Deb in real life and then told her that we're YouTubers, and then she followed us or subscribed. Should draw a Oddish with a Gardevoir. Oh, Deb, you're here! Congrats on being gifted a membership. You're welcome. Don't tell Mark, but you're more than... Oh, thank you, Jude. Uh-oh. I don't trust this. We'll send you out. I was gonna get a membership. Oh, well, thank you. And thank MK. Give MK a round of applause for the gifted membership then. Let's do that. What the Sigma? Edwin flexing the custom emojis. I like it. I like it. Wait, not bag. How are you doing tonight, Deb? Do not tell Mark. Okay, I won't tell him. I won't tell him. Ooh, RPG with the gifted memberships. Thank you, RPG. Oh, who got one? PokeZ, Galaxa, Oh, Felipe Plays was here earlier. The Beanie Man, Santiago Martinez. Whoop! Thank you, Edwin. Yes, if you are not subscribed to RPG, check out his channel as well. He does all kinds of blogs. I guess vlog, because it's a video log about his life. A super generous individual. We met him at Card Party, actually. Well, we met on the internets, and then we met him in real life at Card Party. Super nice guy. Always very, very generous. So again, thank you, RPG. Watching a lot of stuff tonight. Lots of weather stuff. Yeah, the weather's been kind of crazy here. Although we did need the rain up here. So as much as I'm like, we were kind of stuck indoors all day, I did appreciate the rain that we had today. I thought we were supposed to get a thunderstorm, though. I don't know if we did while we were, like, at night or not, but I thought we were supposed to get a crazy storm. I want Spy Z watches his minions getting tortured by big ranks. Oh, my goodness. We have a pack battle. We do have a pack battle, Saga. I think you're in the lead now, aren't you? I can't remember, but I think you're ahead. Okay! We're not doing this again! Daniel's not allowed to fight them anymore. I made Theory Littery. Oh my goodness. Stuck inside with the loud one all day? I know. He's quite loud. I didn't appreciate a tornado. Watched was a pretty long time ago. Okay, honestly, having a tornado would be pretty freaky or, like, scary. Stuff in southern Alberta and the hurricane in the U.S. Ah! Is there any I'm assuming there's some storms or something going on down south? I'm almost out of sparkly water. Technically, I was clearly freaking out. I was having a Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, tornadoes seem like a scary thing. I've never been, like, near one. I've been at the aftermath of one, but I have never experienced one, like, firsthand. I should name one of the birds 626 or something. No, because people will think it's a hacked Pokemon. Thunderstorms near Calgary? Ooh. Hopefully they don't get with hail with it. Like, remember, how many, it was like a few years ago now that they had like that crazy hailstorm and it caused like a whole bunch of damage. That was wild. The Cookie Run, playing a role-playing character as Calyrex, ancient known as Cadence Cookie? Interesting. We had a tornado. It was actually weird. A branch fell through a car. Ton of fallen branches. Ooh, yeah. Crazy, like, storms can get pretty wild. You play Cookie Run? Ooh. I've heard of Cookie Run, but I have not played it. 6 Maybe, Edwin, maybe. Paramedics and stuff was all I saw looking outside. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes storms can get pretty crazy. I remember when I was back home, like when I lived in Nova Scotia, there was like, so in the spring, summer, whatever, there was a hurricane called Hurricane Juan. But then in the winter time, there was like this massive snowstorm. So they called it White Juan because it was like a snowstorm. And like, my mom had to get brought home from work on a snowmobile. Like, there was a state of emergency. You couldn't go anywhere. The snow was literally up to here on me. It was insane. And yeah, she had to get snowmobiled home. It was wild. Because he hates me for one dumb thing? I have not seen... I don't think so. The little heart emoji's in the way of what you... one word in your sentence, as per usual. Alright, can Daniel get to level 58 before we end the stream? I hope so. I hope so. Oh yeah, it was the craziest snowstorm. We had to like continuously go outside and shovel the patio or like in front of the door that we used to get in and out of the house. Cause like the snow was like piling up and we weren't able to open our door. It was like crazy. Like every like half an hour we had to shovel so we could still get out of the house. You got banned. Ooh, that's not good. So we're gonna end here in a few minutes. Once I get to the 2-hour mark. So, which is in like 4 minutes. Just because I do have to get ready for work, and I gotta get Lance ready for, like, Lance's bag ready for daycare and everything. Got adults. Ugh. Cry. Must adults. Ugh. And those of you that are still children, enjoy being children while you can. Then the realities of adulthood will hit you like a ton of bricks and you'll have responsibilities up the wazoo. Jen works for the Five Nights at Freddy's pizza guys. I feel like that if that was actually a job, that would be wild. Like, that'd be a wild job. Check out the post on the Discord. Alright, when I'm done the stream, I will check out the Discord posts. Oh, no, you didn't! Go back! How hard is being a mom? It's so-so. I really enjoy being a mom, so things that people would be like, oh, this is difficult, I'm like, I still embrace it and enjoy it. But I mean, it has its difficulties. It's like, when they're like little, like baby, like can't do anything, it's a lot of work. You gotta feed them every like half an hour, and you gotta change their diapers, and they wake up crying all the time, like 60 bajillion times, and you're running off of no sleep. Having a kid is a lot of work, but I personally find it rewarding. Don't be eager to get older, nah. Alright, good night, Gus! Are you watching Raw tonight? No. I do not watch wrestling. Mark tells me all about it, though. You check Your very first video. All right, Jude, I like it. I have a little sister. She's having. Wait. What? Hold on. Bump. I need to bump the chat because I'm missing. She is heaven. Ah. Yeah, I think it depends too. Like, so, like, babies can have different problems when they're bored. Like, Mark's brother had what's called colic, so they're just, like, fussy all the time, and it's really hard for them to drink the milk and stuff. So it depends. Lance was pretty good as a baby. Alright, Daniel hit level 58. We'll go heal and call her a night. Possibly worth... You had possibly the worst middle school experience ever? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Big Rex. I know sometimes... Some kids can be mean. My little sister is sometimes a little crazy and a little fussy sometimes. Yeah, but I think that's just babies. Babies, they only know how to cry. They can't talk, so they cry to let you know something's wrong. It's usually they're hungry or tired, or they have to burp or fart. But now anyone who's born, because these are the sick kids, because... Aw, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Edwin, but yeah, sometimes that happens, and it's very unfortunate, but... Will you do Cuphead game? Probably not, Dotard, probably not, but welcome to the stream. We are just about to end, but I appreciate you popping in. I was never popular, had a lot of enemies, I had undone ADHD, so work was hard. Yeah, that sounds like it would have been tough, Big Reps, but I hope your high school experience went better than your middle school experience, or is going better. You know what? She just turned 1. Oh, that's awesome! Sad because of that. Yeah, that would be a very sad thing, Edwin. They did not let my sister see. Yeah, that would be really tough. That would be really tough, but sometimes it happens and it's very unfortunate. What's up, Ortonic? Ortonic, I will be as loud as I want. She's on a diet now. Fair, fair. But it is at the 2-hour mark. We sadly must part ways. I'm not sure what Mark is streaming on Friday, but he will be streaming something on Friday. If you have any recommendations, post it in the Discord. He may or may not listen to your requests. I don't know. Mark does what he wants. But hopefully everybody has a good week. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Hopefully it's a good week. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for RPG, for being an awesome mod. Appreciate y'all. And until the next time, I'll see you then. Good.